The stars in the sky had long been a mystery to the people of Earth, a quiet reminder of the vastness of the universe and the insignificance of humanity. For centuries, humans looked up, wondering about the vastness beyond their reach, the endless galaxies filled with untold civilizations. They believed they were a relatively young species, evolved from apes on a modest blue planet in a corner of a modest galaxy. They had built empires, fought wars, and struggled to survive, unaware that they were on the cusp of discovering a truth that would forever change their understanding of their place in the cosmos. It all began when a strange signal was detected, one unlike anything the world's most advanced telescopes and listening posts had ever encountered. At first, it was dismissed as a cosmic anomaly, a glitch, a fluke. But as months passed and the signal grew stronger, it became clear that it was something far more deliberate, far more purposeful. The signal came from a distant part of the universe, originating from a star system that was believed to be completely uninhabited. The world's greatest minds were called upon to decipher the message. It was a task unlike any other, a mission that combined every field of science, from astrophysics to linguistics, from engineering to ancient history. The message itself was encoded in a strange series of mathematical patterns, but after months of intense work, they finally cracked it. It wasn't just a signal, it was a map that pointed directly to Earth, with an ancient warning attached. The humans are an ancient race, hidden in plain sight. The revelation stunned the scientific community. Humanity had always thought of itself as a young species, one that had only recently gained the ability to explore space, to understand the universe. But now they were being told they were an ancient race, one whose true origins had been lost to time. The map indicated the location of an ancient artifact buried deep beneath the surface of Earth itself, in a place long forgotten by history. A place that held the key to humanity's forgotten past. Governments around the world scrambled to organize expeditions to uncover this artifact, but the true nature of the discovery was still unclear. Some believed it was a weapon, others thought it might be a repository of knowledge left behind by an ancient, long-extinct civilization. Regardless of what they hoped to find, humanity's collective curiosity and fear of the unknown drove them forward. The first expedition was led by Dr. Emma Solis, an expert in archaeology and ancient civilizations. Her team was composed of the world's leading scientists, engineers, and historians, each one eager to uncover the truth behind the message. They traveled to a remote part of the world, deep within the Amazon rainforest, to a site marked on the map. As they dug beneath layers of earth and stone, they uncovered a hidden city, its structures untouched by time and untouched by human hands. The architecture was nothing like anything humans had ever seen. Gigantic stone buildings covered in intricate carvings and strange symbols stood as silent sentinels, their purpose and meaning lost to the ages. The most striking feature, however, was the central pyramid, taller than any structure on Earth, hidden beneath the thick canopy of trees. As Dr. Solis and her team climbed the steps of the pyramid, they felt as though they were stepping into another world, one that existed long before their own civilization. Inside the pyramid, they found something even more unexpected, a chamber filled with glowing, otherworldly technology, artifacts that radiated a strange energy. But at the center of the chamber was a stone pedestal, upon which sat an ancient, glowing crystal. The crystal pulsed with light, and as Dr. Solis approached it, she felt an overwhelming sense of familiarity, as though the artifact was calling to her. She touched it, and the world around her shifted. Suddenly, she was no longer in the chamber. Instead, she found herself standing on a vast, alien world. The sky above was filled with two suns and strange, towering structures stretched up toward the heavens. The air was thick with an unfamiliar, almost electric energy. She could see beings moving around her, humanoid in shape but vastly different in appearance. Their eyes glowed with intelligence, and their skin shimmered in the light of the suns. They were the ancients, an advanced race that had once traveled the stars, long before humanity had even learned to walk upright. As the vision unfolded, Dr. Solis understood the truth. Humans were not a young species at all. They were the descendants of these ancients, a race that had seeded life across the galaxy millions of years ago. Earth was not the cradle of humanity. It was merely one of many worlds the ancients had placed humans on, to grow, to evolve, and to one day return to the stars. The ancients had once ruled the galaxy, but they had mysteriously disappeared, leaving behind only their legacy and the seeds of their civilization scattered across the universe. The crystal, it seemed, was a key to unlocking humanity's true potential. It contained knowledge and power, the lost history of their ancestors, hidden from them by a long-forgotten veil of time. As Dr. Solis returned to the pyramid, the vision faded, and she was left with the knowledge of what humanity truly was. Not a young race, struggling to make its mark on the galaxy, but an ancient one, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the day when it would rise again. The implications of this discovery rippled through the world. Governments and scientific organizations began to pool their resources, working together to uncover more artifacts, to unlock more secrets of humanity's true origins. The realization that Earth had once been part of an advanced galactic civilization caused an existential shift in the way humans viewed themselves. They were no longer just a species fighting to survive. They were heirs to a galactic legacy, destined to reclaim their place among the stars. As more of the ancients' technology was uncovered, humanity began to understand their true power. They had the potential to unlock new forms of energy, create technologies beyond their wildest imagination, and even travel to other star systems. But with this newfound power came a heavy responsibility. Humanity was no longer just a fledgling species. It was a force to be reckoned with, one that could reshape the galaxy. The question remained, if humanity was truly an ancient race, why had they been hidden away? Why had they lost their connection to the stars? As the pieces of the puzzle slowly came together, Dr. Solis and her team discovered something even more alarming. The ancients had left Earth for a reason. A dark force, one that had decimated their civilization, was still out there, lurking in the shadows of the galaxy, waiting for humanity to awaken. The message left by the ancients had been a warning. The darkness is coming again, and this time, you must be ready. As the first human ships began to take flight toward the stars, humanity's destiny had been sealed. They were no longer just survivors on a small, insignificant planet. They were the heirs to an ancient power, the last hope of a fallen galactic empire, and the universe had no idea what was coming next. Humanity was no longer a young species, it was an ancient one, and it was time to rise again.